Welcome everybody to a brand new episode
Welcome.
of the Lords of Lobang.
Ching chong bing bong.
Yes.
Whoa.
Ting
Pussy.
dong libelong.
Pussy vagina dong.
Yes. Me love you long time.
Me love you deep deep. Yeah,
Yes.
welcome back. We took I think a 1 week break because of the
Chinese
新
New
年
Year.
快乐，恭喜发财。
Yes.
Yeah, 花啦, but none of us.
And now we are back.
Yeah, none of us 花啦 because
In-
we're back.
Yeah, in hopes of getting what?
Yes,
Because 2023, the year of the rabbit.
the year of the rabbit.
Of the rabbit.
Yeah,
This is the year that the Lobang boys hit the stratosphere.
that's true.
And we need all of your help by going down to patreon.com/lotsoflobang.
Yeah,
Give
And
us some
subscribe.
angbao.
and subscribe. Yeah,
Just $1.
it's
Give
just
us some
$1.
angbao.
One Singapore dollar.
Is
No,
it
sorry,
Singapore?
one US.
USD.
One USD, one USD.
Let's not con.
Yeah.
our
And don't
listeners.
complain that USD now increase. I mean, if you could spend $250
So-
buying a McChicken
We're kind of like
after a night out of drinking, you could support us with
Yeah.
one USD every month.
Even if you're a teetotaler, you
Yeah.
can't buy a coffee at Starbucks for
yeah,
$1.50.
no, you can't.
we're
Yeah, it
kinda
costs
like,
at least $4.
American strippers lah. When they throw dollars at us.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we
Yeah.
are all strippers here. We're all
Yeah.
stripping for you.
There's no
We are.
stripping. No,
We're,
no putting it
we're
in
stripping
our
Our dignity.
our sense of morality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're giving it
to
away.
provide entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which seems to be the way things are heading in 2023.
Oh yeah, it's going to be downhill from here.
Where anything can be entertainment.
Yeah.
Shamelessly entertaining.
But if not, like that's what we hope for, right? For the Lords of Lobang. If everything is good and happy, then what's there to talk about? You know?
I mean, I don't know about good and happy lah. Dana White's marriage was supposed to be good and happy. Then he slapped his wife.
Oh.
Yes. And that
So-
was like at a New Year's party
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like
Party.
that, right?
Yeah. In
Well,
Mexico,
okay.
right? In Mexico?
To be fair, okay, maybe we really want to say it to be fair lah. She slapped him first,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
then he slapped her back. But he slapped her twice.
Correct.
Yeah, and from that action, right, that's how he got inspired for the rules of power slap,
Right.
where you can only
One
slap
for
the
one.
person once.
Only
and
one
then
for one.
You get to slap the person once, and you slap the other person again, but not twice.
Yeah.
Not twice.
Yeah.
So because I
He
asked you
didn't
guys,
give any recovery time between his first and second
exactly.
Yeah.
I asked you guys, did he slap her before or after founding the power slap?
slap. I think
league?
he was already invested in
invested
the
in
power
right?
slap.
And
Yeah.
so maybe
Yeah.
that was a practice session.
Oh, that's true.
Maybe it was like, okay, how it works is we stand like that and then you slap the guy and the other guy slap you. Oh, like this? Pam! It's like,
Yeah.
yes, like that.
Maybe-
And he slaps him
I think
twice.
the wife will be like, this is not a sport. The contestants are not defending themselves. It's like, what do you
Yeah.
mean defend? And then he
Oh,
slaps
no,
her.
every time she watches it,
Yeah.
it's just traumatic experiences coming playback. Just
Yeah.
playback. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
he does
you
this to
see,
me every day.
It seems like he handles his shit well because you have not heard like a statement from the wife,
That's true.
right?
Yeah.
Because if she actually came out to make a statement saying that was despicable or whatever, it would have been like taken and ran
Well,
with
Maybe she
Yeah.
can't talk
by
very
most
well
of the
now.
media outlets.
Maybe she can't talk after receiving that slap.
The two slaps.
Yeah. He probably taped it up with some
I mean, have you seen the power slap league thing?
no.
Like how it
No,
how-
yes, I've seen
how,
it. Yeah.
how it began, like so before this league started, it was something on YouTube, right? Like there's this
No, they had like slapping leagues like
slapping
in like
I think Russia, Ukraine, Eastern
uh,
Europe lah.
I think Ireland or like the gypsies were doing it also lah.
yeah.
I mean,
And then
yeah.
Dana White
that's where
just
bare knuckle boxing came from, right?
Yes.
The gypsies.
and he got
I think
the
some
idea
parts
is
of
like,
Russia as well.
this could be big. This
Yeah.
could be big. Get fully grown men to stand
Yeah.
opposite each other and slap the shit out of one another.
Yeah.
People gonna lap it up.
Yeah.
No, because there was already like a following.
But not mainstream lah.
Not- not mainstream,
It's very
not mainstream.
Now
underground.
he's
Yeah.
making it mainstream.
Yeah.
But you can just every time you watch it, you just wonder why.
It's on
Why
the
would
same network that Conan used to be on.
Or TBS, right?
TBS, yeah. So imagine Conan is no longer doing his show, right? Like yeah, he's only
he's
doing a
his own
podcast.
Yeah, he's doing a podcast. on
yeah,
his
so
channel,
like the void that was left by Conan has been
Filled
filled
by this.
with this. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just wondering. I think it'll probably only take a few months before somebody comes out and says, "I got concussion from doing this."
Oh shit, dude! I'm not sure. I don't think it was from Power Slap, but it was like from some other slap league kind of organization, where the guy's entire cheek, right, was like swelled up and his face was disfigured.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
Right?
I've seen it. Yeah.
And he did not get knocked out, but like after the slap he took, right, they called it off.
Mm.
They were like, yeah, I don't think you are able to continue. The doctor said you can't continue. Like, shit, dude, before he even took the slap, his face was really fucked up. So you just allowed someone with like a very bad injury from
Yeah.
the first slap, the first round of slaps,
Yeah.
to just continue, and then the next round made it even worse.
When it was, yeah.
It's like, I think it's like spread the hematoma everywhere.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, who are these doctors?
Do they wear like gumshoes? They do, right?
I think
Mouth guards?
gumshoes, yes.
Yeah.
And then they seem to be like, they have like some cotton like gauze or some shit
To
like that
prevent
in
your
the ear.
eardrums from bursting.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Like there's something blocking out your ears.
How does that help your eardrums though? Or does the
it's
sound
so
waves?
just, yeah,
I
so
think
the
like
pulp
like
doesn't,
like so like nothing
Ah.
escapes. Like there's no air coming in and going out.
Right. Right.
Ah.
Right.
no sudden pop and then cause your eardrums to rupture or something.
Right.
I'm not sure how they discuss it. So I think they're trying to run it on the premise of like arm wrestling,
Mm.
where there is no defense. It's
No,
just
there is
whoever,
what?
No, whoever is the strongest one go or whatever thing.
Yeah.
They want to put it on the premise like, oh, unlike boxing or what, it's like more like arm wrestling kind of thing. Like it's just a pure.
No, but arm
Pure-
wrestling there
pure
is
display of
resistance.
Yeah,
There's
that-
resistance,
that-
right?
that-
So there's
that's
strength
what I'm saying.
against
That
strength.
maybe they're trying like, oh yeah, there's no guts here, but then this is ridiculous. This is not only there's a lack of gut,
Yeah.
it's promoting just pure violence.
Yeah.
At least in boxing,
You
there's
see,
defense.
okay,
Yeah.
fucking arm wrestling is like totally off.
No, I'm not saying that. Maybe they want to argue that
There's
this can
no
be a
argument.
sport because arm wrestling is a sport, so this can be a sport as well.
No, I don't think they are
No?
taking that up at all.
At all.
They are not even like saying anything to like justify this. They're
Yeah.
just saying that shut the fuck up, you guys are. That's what Dana White has been saying. Like Dana White has not even come out to like give any reasons for why this power slap should be a thing.
Mm.
He's just like, oh,
Oh,
you,
so this one's
you
not
guys are
even-
just being
not even
idiots.
being defended.
No, he's not even defending it. He's just saying that fuck you. He's just saying like fuck off.
Right.
We should
Yeah,
say
that's
fuck you to
how-
him and
Yeah.
That's how like he's on a power trip lah. Like
Right.
it seems like he's on that. He's enjoying like the attention that they're getting from all of this.
From UFC and all that shit, right?
But at least UFC has
Like even boxers are saying what? Like
Yeah.
MMA fighters, like champions, they are like, this is not good at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are getting paid to defend ourselves
Mm.
and then to like skillfully take out the opponent.
Mm.
But in this scenario, right, there's no defending yourself.
You're
You're putting yourself there to get
Yeah.
fucking CTE.
Basically, the winner is the person who does not get brain damage.
Well,
Or who
that's
gets
not-
the least amount of brain
that's
damage.
Not
not
at
the
that
case.
time.
Yeah.
at that time.
In both cases, right, both party gets hurt. Both parties, unless the guy who goes first
Yeah.
slaps the guy out
And
in
knocks
the
him
first-
out.
Yeah.
in the first round.
But how much did he invest in it? Do you know, like a couple of millions, I guess, because
Might be.
they're not making much
Okay,
money.
yeah.
eh.
So, someone leaked it out lah.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter, saying that he was approached for, power slap,
Mm.
like to ask him to participate and sign a contract lah. So the offer was for every match, you get paid $2,000 to show up, and if you win, you get a bonus $2,000. So there's $4,000 for one match.
So basically, everyone just looking at the 2K lah for turning up.
Yeah,
Wow, that's so little money.
that
It
is like
Yeah.
But it's that's the thing. Who is that money going to appeal to?
And imagine, right, this
That-
we
you
are
can
See
we're
who
not
is targeting lah.
yeah, and this is not an event, right, that is in like a community hall somewhere with no cameras, with no coverage.
Mm.
This is being broadcasted on a mainstream channel
Yeah.
in the States. So to be paying someone that amount of money, right,
It's quite ridiculous, right?
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And we don't know how much is TBS actually buying the show
Yeah.
for, or each episode for.
Mm.
How much has Dana White invested in all of this? We don't know, but it is despicable if that is what they were trying to offer someone lah.
Yeah. And I see a lot of branding as well in the arena on the stage that they will have the power slap in. So there are definitely some eyeballs and being on TBS. They should not be paying someone
This one, right?
$2,000.
Yeah, that's the one.
This the
That's the
guy.
one. That's the guy.
Oh shit! What the fuck? Let me see that again. Wow. Dude, he looks like he has a tumor on his
Yeah.
left cheek.
And
And
that's
the-
after like a slap.
Yeah, after a slap. And the other thing is the
Wow.
regulations. They can talk about it all they want, right? But if you watch the power slap itself, even they try to like, oh, must stand here, have this much outright. It's not equal. Some guy can be hitting you more with the bone.
Mm.
Some guy may be hitting you. You can't tell.
Mm.
Because they keep saying, I think their going is like they'll say, where you want to go? You want to slap immediately or you want to go on count of 3? Then you say like count of 3. So it's 1, 2. And there's so much action going on to it. It's a slap.
Mm.
No matter as much as you want to pepper it with decoration, right? The guy's just gonna hit you as hard as he can,
Mm.
and you're not. Like I think you were telling me in boxing, they tell you keep your chin down.
Yes.
This one they're telling you to
Yeah, because
to
you
show it.
because you have to hold this like a red like a foam thing lah,
Mm.
Mm.
or a plastic thing. You need to hold it
Right.
so that you don't move your arms or something like you don't like take the brunt of it off,
Mm.
right? Because boxing they teach you keep your chin down,
Mm.
tuck your chin in, so that your body will absorb most of the blow.
Mm.
This one, if your chin is high up, and the trigger is here to get knocked out,
Mm.
you can see some of them their entire jaw just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
goes
One-
towards their shoulder.
And what's the
Yeah.
rule there? Are they supposed to keep their head towards where the slap is coming from, or are they allowed to move their head? Which means
No,
can
I
they?
think you're allowed to like tense up your neck
But
muscles
can
or
they
whatever.
twist? Can they do a twist? Can they negate the force of the slap by twisting their head, or is that against the rule? I don't know that part lah.
Mm.
Even then, it has to.
I think you're not supposed to move your head.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you're not supposed to, that means you're supposed to take the full brunt of the
Yeah.
the force, and that that doesn't make sense lah.
Yeah.
Even if it's open-handed, right? There's still a lot of force going there.
Mm.
I don't know lah. It
Dude.
just takes one person to break his jaw lah.
There's some fellas with their forearms are like as big as our thighs, man. Like,
But they have
that's-
weight categories, right?
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
have to be slimmer weight in order to.
Dude,
slap
did you
one
look at the
another.
women?
The women are huge.
The women are huge.
Yeah. They look like powerlifters, to
Mm.
be honest.
I wouldn't be surprised if powerlifters
Compete in
joined,
this.
competed in this.
For some extra cash on the side.
Extra cash. That's the only reason why anyone will participate in this
Yeah.
one. It's just
Hopefully they're not
cash.
giving the top guys four grand lah.
The more
Yeah,
money
hopefully.
they pump into this, the more people. I don't doubt there will be people that will take part in this.
But
it's
knowing-
just that the fact that we can stop it by not watching it lah. But
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
but
It's not
before I
streamed in
watched it
Singapore.
only because it was entertaining. But I didn't know it was going to be I thought it was always a joke.
Yeah.
Like they would set up this thing is for fun.
Oh no.
But no, I
It
didn't
has
know
been
became so
ongoing
serious.
like for
For
a
some
very
time,
long time.
right?
For some time.
yeah, for some time.
But
Like
I
for
think
fun.
Dana White will come out with the rhetoric like, this is what people used to say about UFC as well. They used to say that, oh, this is like fucking savages in a cage. You guys don't have rules. I don't know how the government, like those athletic commissions, are even sanctioning
Mm.
all these
this
fights.
one will never be sanctioned, right? Should never be sanctioned.
It's sanctioned what?
Like, I mean, by
It is being sanctioned.
by a proper sports body.
Yeah.
What?
If not, you can't have this being broadcasted.
No, because I thought it would be under like those kind of variety. How do you say?
Dude, no lah.
What, variety
No.
show.
That's not how it
variety show.
works.
Because they can. I that's why I was saying.
This
that
is
how
not fear
can you-
factor.
That's why how can you
How is
market
Power
this as a
Slap as a-
sport?
yeah, as a sport,
How
yeah.
can you market it
It's-
as a sport? Like that's what I'm saying. If he had used like an arm wrestling thing or something else to reference it to, right, then he can introduce it as a
You-
sport.
you
But
know-
you're saying that if he's not even using it, not even defending it, who gave the green light for this to be on air?
You know, athletic commissions in the States, they are very corrupt.
Then okay, someone deserves a slap over there.
Yeah. So if there were any investigations that will come out of this, I think first thing you need to investigate which is the athletic commission that sanctioned this.
Right.
I won't be surprised if it's Vegas, because
True.
Dana White is based in Vegas, UFC is based in Vegas,
Yeah, probably.
right? And if they're going to build a studio or whatever, it's they already have a studio, the
Mm.
UFC, the Apex Center at UFC,
Yeah.
right? So I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Nevada State Athletic Commission.
Mm.
And that's one of the most corrupt commissions out there,
Mm.
where they allowed Floyd Mayweather to do whatever he wanted, Canelo,
Mm.
right? Whatever he wants. So that's not surprising at all, lah.
Right.
And a couple of commissions like Texas, they also fucking wild. They have a referee, right, who has like been openly known to be like betting on the fights.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
That should be 100% illegal.
And his father used to be the athletic commissioner, the executive director. Yeah, so like
They're not even trying to hide the
Nope.
corruption.
no.
It's in plain
And
sight.
he's such a bad boxing ref
Right.
that people were like, "What the fuck? How is this guy getting like championship fights again and again and again?"
Wow. He's not working now, lah. I hope not.
He is still working, dude.
Really?
His name is Lawrence Cole. You check out. You just search his name on YouTube. You will find like don't know how many fights.
Yeah.
There was one. He was the referee for. If I'm not wrong, he was the referee for Salido Lomachenko.
Oh, okay.
It was horrible.
And that's why Lomachenko lost.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I will be looking forward to Celebrity Power Slap.
Celebrity. No, you have really a Jake Paul, a celebrity boxer, right?
Yeah, but Celebrity Power Slap. This time there's no lights.
But
Just go up and
if you
slap the
notice,
shit out of it.
Jake Paul never fights a real boxer.
Yeah. So it's like celebrity boxer, lah.
He's not even a
Co-
boxer.
Quote
Like,
unquote, lah.
like to call him a boxer, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a disgrace to
Yeah.
boxing.
Do you see? Is it Jake or Logan? Who's the one that fought Floyd Mayweather?
Logan.
Logan.
Logan. That one can clearly see the difference.
In
Because he was
class, lah.
punching, and I don't know, at one point he should have gotten a foul because it looked like he was punching Mayweather in the
And do
back.
you know what the weight difference was?
Logan was like 200 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Floyd was probably walking around
Like
at
160.
yeah.
So it was manhandling him.
So it's like 40 fucking pounds.
Yeah.
And Mayweather hurt him. So
Mm.
you imagine like Mayweather, right, was just cruising and like this big fuck, this burly fuck can't like hurt me.
Yeah. But do you think they have a clause that Mayweather has a clause saying like you can't really like,
I
you
wouldn't be surprised.
you
lah,
can't
but,
throw like full.
But the thing is that Mayweather is so elusive
Yeah.
that professional boxers themselves
Can't touch him, right?
like had problems like touching him, right?
And then Logan Paul will be just
Just
Like,
grabbing him.
He was not even worried about Logan Paul.
yeah.
He was not worried.
Yeah. It was more like an exhibition match lah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there to collect his paycheck.
And
Yeah.
I think Mayweather he is having another exhibition. He's fighting a guy from Geordie Shore or something like that.
Yeah, I think I read about it. Yeah.
Like
He
I don't know who are these people who are paying for all these fights to
Mm.
watch.
Yeah,
Like-
that's quite strange, right?
Yeah.
He's still attracting like people to watch him.
Not
though-
really lah. Like
even now he's
I think his
retired.
last fight was in Japan. He fought some fella in Japan.
Yeah, but he's moving away from that.
He fought his ex sparring partner, if I'm not wrong, right?
Who, Logan?
No, Floyd Mayweather
Where?
in Japan,
In
the
Japan,
the exhibition fight, I think.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it was supposed to go for like there was some controversy because I think it was supposed to go for 6 rounds or something, and then Floyd Mayweather extended it to 8 rounds at the last minute, and then the fight went on to 8 rounds. Yeah, some weird
he does
shit
a lot
lah.
of shit like that lah.
Yeah, some weird shit like this lah.
In order to ensure that he wins.
Yeah, throw a curveball and the opponent can't like react to in time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think even at the end of at the 8th round he was like losing on points. 12 rounds. I was like, no, let's make it a world record.
No,
Let's go
you-
24 rounds.
Floyd is pretty smart lah. Usually he does it right. He amends the contracts before the weigh-ins. So he makes the fighter and his team
last possible
agree,
moment.
Yeah, agree to the new contract before the weigh-in,
right.
and then they change the weigh-in stipulation, the fucking fight stipulations and all.
Yeah.
Like he did it to Juan Manuel Marquez. It's supposed to fight at 140 or a catch weight of 144 if I'm not wrong,
Mm.
and he couldn't make it, so he just changed it to 147 or something like that. And then like what the fuck?
But the opponent can always say no though.
Yeah, but
But it shouldn't be.
you're
it shouldn't
fighting
be like that,
Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
And this was like Mayweather retired once,
Right.
and this was his comeback fight.
Mm.
So he already had established himself. He already fought Oscar De La Hoya,
Right.
right? So like now he is the pay-per-view king,
Mm.
besides Manny Pacquiao at that time. So like
You know you're gonna make bank lah.
yeah,
basically.
Marquez was like, yeah, I'm gonna take it lah. 5 mil. I'm not gonna say no to 5 mil.
Right. That's his purse, right?
I think it was either 5 or a little bit more than that lah.
They should
Mm.
change the retirement thing, right? For boxers.
No, because boxing is unregulated,
I know,
right?
that's why
So
they
like
should change
you
it
you
lah.
can say whatever you want.
Yeah, don't use the word retirement. Actually, this is my season finale. You know, when you really want to end it right,
Yeah.
right 60 plus is the series finale.
This
Yeah.
is
My last
this is
one.
my version of Lost.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah, because how many times did he do it? He did it once, then he came back to fight Marquez. Then after that, he fought Pacquiao.
Yeah.
And then after Pacquiao, he was like, yeah, what's the black fella, the Haitian fella's name? Fuck, I forgot the fella's name. But he fought the guy, and then he was like, oh, 49-0, I'm
retiring.
retiring.
Yeah, you just can't keep coming back from that. It's
Right?
like, no.
Then 49-0, right? Then he retired. Then he fought some lame ass fella, some fella who was like never fought before or some shit like that. Like he's a kickboxer or some shit like that lah. Like
Yeah.
like some exhibition shit. Then he claimed that he's 50-0.
Right.
Oh no, he fought what's the fella's name?
McGregor, right?
McGregor.
Yeah, Connor.
15.
Who has not fought boxing lah?
Yeah, 0-0.
Yeah.
Now he's 0-1.
If Mayweather wants to consider it that way lah. But
No,
smelly lah. The whole thing smelly
Mayweather
lah.
considered that as as
Because he knew it was gonna win.
of
Yeah lah,
without a
it's-
shadow of a doubt lah.
Because
Yeah.
so he can't use he can't use kicks.
He didn't even
can't take me down.
Dude, he didn't even have to like fix the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
Clear
like
as
given.
night and day.
Yeah, it was like money grab. Hey, you make few hundred, like 150 mil or 200 mil. I'm gonna make 450 mil.
That much for the Connor fight?
Dude, you know they their what do you call that? The pay-per-view sales were like just below the Manny Pacquiao fight.
Whoa.
Wow.
So they sold over 4 million pay-per-views.
Right.
Okay, and in the that's only counting the states. That's not counting Singapore.
Right.
So Sean bought it.
Yeah.
We know other people like Adil bought it. Don't know how many people bought it. Then
Yeah.
all the bars.
Yeah.
So bars, pubs and bars, right? Even in the States, right? That's a different rate. They are charged a different rate.
Oh, so the 4 million is only for households.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. So that is $100
Oh,
USD.
we paid $100.
No. The rest of the world is cheaper.
Oh, okay.
So
20
in the
plus
States,
only,
right, it's $100.
I
Jesus.
would have never paid that much for.
So
for it
in
lah.
Australia, it was
I would
like
never paid that much.
in Australia it was like 49.90 or something like that.
Ours, I think it was 20 something.
20
lah.
something.
We shared what?
Yeah,
Didn't
we shared.
We
Yeah,
shared.
yeah,
what?
we shared.
Otherwise, why the hell?
Yeah,
would we
ours was
put
like 20 something.
20, 30 something. I cannot remember. lah.
29.90.
That's such strange marketing. You're selling your own people like so expensive and then marking it down for the rest of for international market.
Yeah, because it
No,
does
because-
not sell as
Yeah,
much
it doesn't
overseas.
sell as well overseas. Like if you sold it at $100 overseas, we won't buy.
We won't
Then
buy. Yeah.
nobody will-
So you sell
they
it at a because they are not household names here.
Yeah. So instead of making,
only in the boxing community.
so instead
yeah,
of
fair
even
enough.
making like $20 overseas, right? They make zero. So they're like, okay lah, home where it's popular,
Yeah.
sell 100.
So-
Okay,
so in
so
like-
this proves I know nothing about marketing.
Yeah. So in the
No.
States and in even Canada, right?
Yeah.
It's not sold at 100.
Okay.
Canada, right? They might actually sell it to like a TV channel, like the sports or what.
Right.
And then they just pay like a flat fee.
Flat
and
rate lah.
They might actually like broadcast it for free.
Yeah. So
Mm.
that means people in Maine would take a car, drive into,
Into
Canada,
Canada,
and then
yeah.
watch it there for
Watch it
free.
in the bar for free.
Yeah, watch it there for free,
Yeah.
and then come back. Go say you could work that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. If it's in a bar, then different lah.
Ah.
So the bars there, what they did was like they buy the fight, right? And then they have cover charge.
But
Then
it-
they got minimum spend. That kind of shit lah.
okay lah, I mean,
The more popular the bar lah.
that's
Right.
why that's why it invites so much corruption also lah. There's so much money.
There's so much
So
money
much
Yes.
involved.
over there.
Yeah.
So much.
Yes. And
Yeah.
they also have closed circuit. So like theaters used to buy
Mm.
and then they broadcast it in the theater.
Right.
So they charge
Like entrance fee lah.
tickets
Right.
Nothing
Right.
can beat buying the tickets there lah. Those front seats I think cost like few thousand.
Yeah, actually most of those front the VIP
It was only
tickets.
by celebrities.
Ring-
and
ringside-
it's
ringside tickets,
Ringside tickets are all like
5 digits lah, at least.
yeah, I think it was 16,000 for Floyd's
so,
fight.
So there's a chance where the bam, then the blood splatter.
Yeah, but most of them they don't need to buy lah.
Ah,
Right.
Because it's you want to like get people to like buy the seats beyond like just
Behind them,
behind
right?
them.
Yeah.
Like
Especially like
the 5, the 10.
yeah. I know that Robert De Niro was. I think was it Robert De Niro? He was there for the Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fight, right?
Mm.
Yeah, he was there in the ringside as well.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah, a lot of
Which
celebrities.
is
as
the
well.
one that Andrew
Jordan.
Tate went?
Andrew
Tate went for the most recent one, which was
Oh, that was
the UFC one?
boxing in Romania
Was it?
in the prison yard. He was.
He's out already, right? 30 days.
No,
When
he's
is
still
that?
there. He's still
Still
there. Yeah, still
I
locked
can't
up.
wait for him to come out and tell us why they went in.
Was he in England?
No, Romania.
No,
you mean the fight?
The
I
fight.
think it was either a boxing match or it was Was it?
Because he said he didn't want to go back to the States.
Yeah,
Right.
he met the Paul brothers there.
Paul brothers
The Logan and not maybe
Was it
not
UFC
Jake.
or?
I cannot remember.
Might have been UFC.
Might
Might have been
been
UFC.
UFC.
Yeah.
Met them there.
Damn it! I really hope he doesn't get caught or doesn't spend time in prison. I want to see
I
him
don't know,
fight
did
Jake
you
Paul.
see
dude.
Did you see
think that'd be fun.
the skit that Greta Thunberg?
Oh,
the one
yeah,
she was
Yeah, the
yeah,
one
yeah.
that she was caught by supposedly arrested
Yeah.
by German officials, right?
Supposedly lah but that was that was staged. Then there was another one with her being interviewed. I don't know
At
whether this
Davos.
is true, but it was asking me. They were asking her, why don't you condemn other countries?
Saudi Arabia.
Uh,
Yeah.
and then
That was at Davos.
then what about
Right.
the jet? I don't know whether she was making a joke.
No,
that
no,
she
they asked
owned
her-
100.
No, they
jets.
asked her, what's your carbon footprint?
Yeah.
How did you get here? But yeah, the whole the Davos thing, right?
Yeah.
Rebel News actually, they are making a lot of viral videos lah. Because one was Greta, but before Greta was the CEO of Pfizer.
Mm.
Yeah, so they like two journalists, right? They just followed him and kept asking him questions.
Right.
And he was like surrounded by his own people, right? Like his publicists and all. And then they are like just leading him, like, yeah, don't need to answer that.
Mm.
And they even got Klaus Schwab at one point where a lady reporter like started talking to him, and he thought that she was part of like some mainstream media, so
Mm.
he was talking to her. Until then, she revealed that she's an independent journalist, right? Then he stopped talking to her.
Wow.
Yeah. Then she
Wow.
asked him like something like, "Oh, you don't want to talk to me because I'm non-corruptible. I wouldn't sing your tunes."
Yeah.
Then he just got like whisked away.
Whisked away.
Yeah.
And then the Swiss people who are like native to Davos, they were like protesting.
Hmm?
They were like, "Get out! Like we don't want you guys to be here."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Because what they ruined their countryside or
Yeah. No, so they have been coming like over the past few years. It has
Mm.
been like they have had like 3 or 4 WEF like meetings, right? Like
Mm.
in quick successions.
yeah.
So they're like, you guys come in here and like turn our whole town into like a mess.
Right.
Like it gets like fucking crowded. You guys
Mm.
are flying in the jets, and then you guys are like lecturing to us
about like climate change
about
and
like climate change,
reducing carbon footprint and all that
like,
shit.
Like we have to be more conservative,
Yeah.
our farming practices. Or like you are lecturing to us to save the earth, but
Mm.
you guys don't give a fuck.
Correct.
yeah.
And like the town is like, it is pretty quiet, right?
Mm.
So for these events, they build up a lot of new shit,
Mm.
and then they take it down once it's done.
Once it's done.
I
I would
see,
be
I
more
see, I
impressed
see.
if they had scheduled it 6 months beforehand and started traveling there 4 months before through horse riding or something.
Or
Horseback.
fucking
Horseback.
walk.
Walk.
Yeah.
Or walk.
Like take a track and go on
Yeah.
and then we'll be like, welcome to the town. We've got your conference room set up in the inn over there that was built 100
Yeah.
years ago.
But it's
No.
it's night. How do you have flashlights? No, you hold this candle.
Yes,
And
that's how
walk.
we used
Yes.
to do it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, but it's not lit up. You're supposed to light the fire yourself.
Yeah.
Go find
Hey, it's
the
winter. Do you have heaters? No. You
Find
here's
the
an
leaves.
axe. Go chop some wood and,
It's
and
like,
you use the fireplace.
like damn
Yes.
it, there's a power plant over there. Or we can't use it.
Or you
'cause,
can have
fossil
local
fuels.
help, where a kind local man would help you chop wood, but he has to be paid by gold.
Yes, gold, not by your paper money.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not by paper money or your
It's like where we're gonna get gold now.
central.
You're in luck. We got some gold that is actually just metal painted gold.
Yeah.
You can trade your money there.
Why don't you take out that Patek Philippe that you're rocking?
Yes, you go down there. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know whether she was being coy with her remarks that she owns 100 private jets. I think she was being sarcastic lah. 'Cause
She's
has-
trying
she-
to have a sense of humor.
She better be.
No, I
joking.
saw this picture,
Mm.
right? So it was a picture of Greta Thunberg, and right next to it was a diagram from like a medical textbook
Mhm.
explaining how a human would be affected by like a pregnant mother who's drinking and smoking or taking drugs
Mm.
while she's carrying the baby,
Right.
and it displayed like the what would happen to the child's facial features.
Mm.
And then the comparison picture was Greta Thunberg, and the diagram and Greta Thunberg looked identical. Underdeveloped chin, then what, pointy nose or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Then the upper lip is flat.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of things are like the eyes.
Yeah.
It's like Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised lah.
I think she's definitely dropped on the head when she was a
No,
kid.
she's got Asperger's.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she's on the spectrum.
Right.
Yeah.
But she's on high functioning one.
High functioning.
That's why they call it the
Yeah.
Sheldon Cooper one.
The mom should have injected heroin into her bloodstream when she was born.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the mom would have been doing it because they
Yeah.
are part of Antifa.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's
The-
right.
The parents, yeah,
Yeah.
they subscribe to that thinking. So
Anarchy lah, basically.
Yeah.
Anti-establishment anarchy.
Well,
anarchists.
wasn't there a
anarchists.
Sweden congressman or what burning the Quran?
Is it?
Is that recent?
I think so. Wait now. I think I saw it somewhere.
With the amount of Muslim refugees they're bringing to the
In
Right,
country,
Sweden, yeah.
right-wing
In
why,
Sweden.
why would they antagonize
Both
Sweden
Sweden and Norway, yeah, or Denmark even. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
so right-wing Quran burning in Sweden enrages Turkey. He burned it in front of the Turkish embassy.
Oh, yeah.
And he was, and the thing is that it was the opposite. You know how this guy burning, right? Usually will be, hey, the police will come and stop you. He was escorted by security,
yeah, freedom of speech.
but he was escorted by. They were protecting him.
Yes, freedom of speech lah.
No, there should be a freedom of them to come and beat him up. Also, right?
No, you see, that's not how freedom works. You can have freedom of expression, but you can't have freedom of violence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I do agree, it is still a provoking. His actions are provoking lah,
Yeah.
right?
But why did Turkey condemn it? He burned outside
right
Turkey
outside
Council.
the Turkish embassy,
That's so
and
weird.
he's
though.
called.
Yeah.
His name is
The-
Rasmus Paludan.
I don't think they have a lot of Turkey immigrants in Sweden, right?
Mostly
Mostly it's from, like,
if
Middle
he's burning
East.
the Quran, I think he's trying to make a statement against terrorism or what. I don't know lah.
Why
maybe,
Turkey though? That's so weird.
Maybe closest one. Yeah.
No, but you see, it's like I don't know. Like these people also, the guy who burned the thing, that if it's against terrorism, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
No, like I don't know what was the point. Like I can only think he's attacking the Muslim faith, and he's attacking the Muslim
Turkey
faith
would be like,
because
why
he's-
outside? Why don't
Yeah.
you walk down to like
The-
maybe Iraq
yeah.
or
He's
Iran
trying
or
to attack
somewhere?
Islam lah. Like
Yeah.
probably trying to make a statement. But why is he
Yeah.
burning
How
the
about Syria, the country that doesn't exist anymore?
exactly? Why is he burning
No, it
the
still
Quran?
exists.
But it's owned by fucking the Islamic State, right?
No,
Like shouldn't he be?
Didn't Islamic State take over much for Syria?
no.
What is it?
Thanks to the Russians.
Oh, they got it back.
The Russians gave arms to what's his name? Assad, Bashar al-Assad.
Wait, he's still in power.
I think so.
I thought he's been ousted.
I don't know.
Then the Islamic State moved into Syria. Because
I don't think so.
Oh, where is it?
Yeah, because the states wanted to, US wanted to bomb, right? US, UK, and all, they wanted to bomb,
Yeah.
but there was no like public backing.
Because they claimed that he used chemical weapons and all that shit, right?
but there was no
Yeah.
public backing. So he said that,
Yeah.
you guys are just trying to out someone that you guys don't want to be in power because I'm not following your instructions.
Right.
So you want total control,
Mm.
and since that did not happen, you want to oust me.
Right.
So the Russia supported him.
I see.
Yeah. So there eventually they got rid of the rebels lah, literally ISIS lah, according to like media reports.
Right.
I think
Like we can call them freedom
uh,
fighters.
Grey Zone, yeah. No, freedom fighters according to US media lah.
Right.
What, the white helmets or some shit like that,
Right.
right? But they were, according to Grey Zone and all, they were actually ISIS and Al Qaeda rebranded.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think he was forcefully ousted. And what's her name? Tulsi Gabbard got into big shit because of her having dialogue with him. She went to visit, and he hosted her,
Oh shit.
and they had like an interview and everything. So like the media in the States were like, "How can you go and be a guest of the enemy?"
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bashar al-Assad, right, is like a very refined fellow. He's a doctor.
Oh wow.
I think he's a cardiologist or some shit like that, or orthopedic. I forgot.
But he's painted as a
Okay, so he was the dictator's son.
right.
So like it's just like from one family member to the next lah.
Nepotism lah.
Yeah, nepotism lah.
Yeah.
But then they actually had like elections,
Mm.
and he was voted in. So
But then how fair were elections, right? That's another.
that's what the
the West is claiming.
the
lah.
critics would say lah.
Mm.
But then how fair are the US elections if you are going to,
No, 100%.
if you're going to say that was their election fair?
If you ask Biden, he will say it's 100% fair.
It would take him like 2 weeks to answer the question.
He's like, wait, what elections?
Yeah.
Why are you doing
And now you see, you don't hear anything about Syria.
Yeah, it's all quiet
Because now it's all Ukraine and Russia.
Yeah, you don't hear anything about the Middle East though.
Zero.
Yeah.
You don't hear anything about Yemen.
Is ISIS still in power in Iraq? They are, right?
In Iraq, maybe.
Yeah, the Islamic State they call it.
Yeah.
Or they call whatever they call themselves. Yeah. Now it's all
Because
Russia and Ukraine.
now the only thing you hear about the Middle East is Iran. lah.
Yeah.
The women's right movement.
Yeah, because they are trying to overthrow the Iranian government. They want to instill their own fella in there. But no, it's quite interesting to hear people saying all this shit. And then if you go and search YouTube, where I remember watching this video of a Persian family that is extremely well-to-do in Britain, but their roots are from Iran.
Right.
So they go on an annual holiday back to Iran to visit their family, like their extended family. And these girls are like clubbing in the in London. They are very wealthy.
Yeah.
They are dressed in the most provocative outfits and all.
The right way.
No issues.
Yeah. The right
No.
way.
The right way.
Yeah.
And then when they go to Iran, all they do is just wear the scarf
Yeah.
over the head. And it's not even covering the entire head.
Yeah.
It's like here.
Yeah.
But that's enough,
It's the thought that counts.
right? And they're being driven about in a nice Lexus SUV.
Yeah.
And
With
they're
tinted
having
glasses,
Huh?
with tinted windows.
Yes.
So for
Yeah.
more coverage.
No, but then they're out and about with their family, with their cousins and all.
Yeah.
And it's no issue. And you see women freely walking about, some not even wearing a scarf, nothing.
How short was the skirt?
Hey, their outfits were quite tight.
Oh
I
yeah.
think
And
maybe
you know,
that-
Persian women, they are
maybe
Yeah, they have curves.
Maybe that's
They
the
have
way
curve.
you judge wealth over there. The less you wear, the more wealthy you are. lah.
could be. Could be. But you see,
So
but you see,
opposite.
right, this is only one video,
Yeah.
right? But then I went to like find like other videos of like life in Tehran and the ski resorts, the mountains.
Right.
And you could see, right, that what the West painted Iran as, right, was not what it was in reality. And I remember reading The Dark Tourist by Dom Joly, the Trigger Happy TV guy.
Right.
Hello! That guy, the guy with the big phone, right? So he had a book where he visited like really dark places, like Lebanon and like Iran and all these places are fucking Cambodia. He went to the killing fields and all.
Oh shit.
Right? So he went to all these places and I think it was his first time in Tehran and then he eventually went to the mountains to ski. But they eventually didn't go lah. Right? And he was saying that what he saw there and what he experienced there was totally different from what he read from the news.
Right.
It was a totally different place. And people there were actually very intellectual and they have like, you know, those tea shops where they were smoking the hookah and everything, right? And they had a really rich culture which like backdated to like when the whites were in the Dark Ages,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So like
Iran used to be the arts and cultural center of Asia. what?
yes,
Yeah.
like Afghanistan,
Afghanistan as
Iraq,
well, yeah.
like Kabul and like Baghdad and all these places used to be like intellectual hubs. And like how it changed was because one was Islam
Yeah.
and the crusading nature of it and the political nature of it, right? That was one of the reasons why like even if you look at old clips of Iran like in the 50s,
50s, 60s, yeah, before
50s,
the,
60s,
the civil war.
Before the revolution, the Iranian
Yeah.
revolution, before the installation of the Shah, Iran, Afghanistan, Iraq and all, they were really progressive places,
Yeah.
right? And eventually it became less progressive. And some of the reasons given is that those installed dictators were just plundering the country. They were just letting all the Western countries come in and steal their resources.
Weren't they implanted there by the MI6 and CIA and all that? Yeah.
So the Shah was instilled by the British and the Americans
yeah.
so that they could
Come in and take the oil.
yeah,
and-
BP and Shell and
yeah.
yeah, they were really making a lot of money.
Mm.
And the Shahs, the royal family were like, yeah,
And the royal family was skimming off that as well, lah.
they were skimming off that. They were getting a cut off that one.
Mm.
Imagine being one of the royals.
They are in exile, they're in Paris.
No, I mean, as in,
No.
You don't want to be one of the royals during the revolution when they
No, I
stormed
mean,
the palace.
Yeah.
like a Middle Eastern royal, not even royal,
Oh,
just
now
a, just a wealthy. Okay, there's royals, and then what's the next level?
Sons of royals.
Sons.
Yeah.
No, like,
No, if you're part of the royal family, that means you're pretty much set, lah.
Yeah.
What's below the royals?
but also as
It's like
wealthy. Like
women
relatives.
are below the royals.
No, like relatives of the royals. Do you get like
Yeah,
name
yeah.
like dukes? What's a duke?
like
What's
an
a
emir.
Emir? Emir. Just one of those. You can travel anywhere you go, and then you're just like, you want to
Yeah, like no one
I
would
wanna buy a
no
new
one would
car
know what
so
you
I can
do.
travel
Like
around.
no one
Yeah.
knows what you do. Are you running some big company? No.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a Qatari prince.
Yes. Just
I'm just
land-
related-
I'm a Saudi prince
Yeah.
related to the current ruler.
It's like what you
I'm
doing?
just 2 generations away from the
Eh,
king.
Yeah. So what you doing in Singapore? I came here to try the char kway teow for lunch.
No,
Yes,
you
and
you
then
won't
I'm
you
going
won't
to-
hear that. You won't hear that. It would be bought in private and sent to his room.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
no.
because Char Kway Teow got fucking pork.
Oh, I mean, not char kway teow. Yeah, something else.
Chili
Some-
crab, chili
yeah,
crab.
I'm here.
Hokkien
I'm here to
Mee,
try
Hokkien-
the nasi
Wait,
lemak.
no, everything.
Adam wrote nasi lemak.
Everyone all got lard, so cannot.
Chili crab, okay, what? Chili crab
Chili crab.
is
No, but the
technically
whole
halal.
thing is like we have heard stories of people, like they're so rich, right, that they can fly someplace just for lunch,
Yes.
or they'll fly you there for lunch.
yes. What is that? The Saudis, they flew Russell Peters just for a private show.
It's like, hello, he said yes. Can I get one of your shows? Oh yeah, when would you like it? Today. Huh? Dinner. There's a plane already at
Yeah.
the airport. It's like, what if I had said no? We would have called someone else.
This
Got them to
two I think they're Canadian. The two black guys, Aber and Preach, or they have been like frequent guests on Flagrant 2 and all.
Mhm.
Right.
So they did a video on their own YouTube channel where they spoke about girls who are like Instagram influencers or Instagram models who have been propositioned by like
Saudi princes.
Arabian princes
Wow.
or like wealthy Arabian men
Mm.
Right.
who offer them like insane amounts of money
Yeah.
to like come over and spend like the weekend or something like that.
Yeah.
And once they agree, they get hit with the contract.
Right.
And then the contract,
non-disclosure.
right, is like it's both like a physical copy and like a verbal and video contract.
Mm.
So they'll make you read out the whole thing
Mm.
while you are filming yourself.
Right.
So you can't extort them for money later.
Yeah, you
lah.
can't say that I did not sign the contract.
Mm.
Or you can't say like, oh, he brought me there and then he do.
Then he was trying to sell me off or some shit like that.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, they do have to protect
So
themselves. lah.
they are really weird shit.
Mm.
Yeah,
They-
and
I
on the
think
other hand, also the contract makes it a little more legit than them saying, "Hi, honey, you want to come over here?" It's like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
like a modern, or no,
Like a Nigerian prince scam, right?
Yes, and then
Yeah.
an adult version of a candy in the, candy
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
van. Like,
Hey,
you want
but
candy?
some of the some of the deals, right, are like so lopsided, right? I don't want to say.
Right.
Like one girl, right, had a contract where the prince was going to give her his Bentley, right?
What the fuck?
His Bentley Continental. I think it was a Flying Spur or something.
Mhm.
The girl did not even think for 1 second. I think she agreed to it and everything. She went over,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And the fella actually gave it to her.
Mhm.
Mm.
But then she didn't think about like
How you
export.
gonna
How
bring
you
it
gonna
back?
export it back?
Right.
Then you need to pay the importing,
Mm.
like import tax and everything, right?
And
Yeah.
then she had to leave it there, probably.
Yeah, I think she left it. She left it back there, and then like the guy just paid her like in cash, but was like way lesser than the value
Right.
of the car, lah. So he promised her one thing, and then eventually he got like
But I think
a
even
heavy discount.
even if it was a heavy discount, it's still in the thousands, lah.
But
just
at least
to-
that is not as bad as like some of them who like they agree to do like all sorts of fucked up shit.
Like getting peed on or getting shit on. Getting,
animals.
What?
Yeah,
Holy
like-
shit.
Like you have to be naked around my horse, all this kind of like fucked up shit.
Then it's
And
like,
I-
what? It's written here.
I'm not sure if the video is still up on their YouTube channel, but
Yeah.
there was one, right, where they actually showed the clip of the girl.
How did they get their hands on the clip? Isn't it confidential?
No, like they make them post it
Yeah,
Like-
they post it themselves.
Online.
Yeah,
online,
post it.
so that it's out in the public record.
Mhm.
But then the person will be name and shame, right? The whoever the prince or
Probably in a contract.
No lah,
it's like you
the
cannot-
prince's
cannot
name is not there.
Yeah, you cannot say my name. You
okay.
just post it and say like, "Hi, I'm at a ranch. I'm naked in front of the horse."
No, this is even
It's
before.
bareback riding.
This is even before you leave for the country.
Right.
Oh.
Even before they put you on a plane, they
Right.
make you agree to all of this first.
Okay.
Yeah, and she was like, "Yeah, I will do this. I'll do that. Yeah, I agree to do this." I was like, "Wow, this is like escalating," and it's like
Yeah.
really. And then like they were like saying like it's so common for people in North America to see girls like, who are Instagram models
Mm.
to be like putting posts like stories from Dubai,
Right.
Abu Dhabi, Riyadh,
Mm.
Doha, like all these places, right? And then you were like, oh, now I know how you
How you got there?
how you got
Yeah.
there, or
Yeah.
how you afforded,
Yeah.
how you could afford that trip over there, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be someone like a plain Jane, plain Joe, and then suddenly out of nowhere,
Yeah,
Dubai.
Yeah.
like you're traveling on like you're traveling coach on domestic, and then suddenly you're flying first class
Yeah.
international. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then the girl probably jerked off many horses like in the ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah. While she's on her knees.
Horses. It's a good cover though.
No,
Why
I-
is she naked? Oh, she's combing the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's in the
We
contract.
don't want the horses to breed yet, so she's just
Yeah.
jerking some of them off.
We haven't got her the proper uniform yet, so now she's doing it. Don't worry, it's
And
all
some of the
clean.
models are pieces, man. Like, so you imagine, right? Like, to what lengths would people go?
Right. Yeah.
Just the amount of money that they can throw at these people. Also, I think it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I think that's like when you have fuck you money and you want to show it off.
It's
It
like-
also becomes about power, also,
yeah,
right?
They can.
You can pay someone to, like,
Yeah,
drink
they're-
your piss, for
yeah,
example.
They're like discussing
There's a
with
lot-
their
there's a
friends
lot of
like,
power.
what
Yeah.
have you done today? I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
shit.
I called an influencer to come all the way and
Yeah.
have my horse
And
piss on her.
and horse piss on her and feed me strawberries.
Speaking
Why?
about that, right? I was listening to Eddie Bravo's podcast. Look into it.
Mm.
His episode with Ryan Dawson,
Oh, the name sounds familiar.
the guy who was like the Epstein expert.
Okay. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you might have like caught one or two shit about him, lah. Ryan
Right.
Dawson, right? So he was like explaining about like there was another guy, also Jewish guy,
Yeah.
Steinhardt or Neinhardt or like some fucked up name, lah.
Yeah.
So this guy was like is like way older than them, and he has been doing this kind of shit for a very long time. But he's not like a honeypot kind of guy.
Right.
He is like has like the filthiest of minds amongst all of them.
Hmm?
So he likes like scat, like shitting on women's
Jesus.
chests and all this kind of shit. But he is like the predecessor to Crosby. So like his operation was within the Bahamas and the
Oh, so he's
the
a
Caribbean
criminal,
Islands. Yeah. So he's a billionaire.
billionaire criminal.
So
okay.
in his heyday, like when at his peak of his activities, right, he would like travel down there and he had like an entourage. And what they would do is that they would roofie girls and bring them back.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then he
When was
will
he
like
caught?
fuck them in the ass. He will shit
What
on them and all this
the
kind of shit.
fuck? When was he caught?
Way later,
Oh shit.
and it was not caught for doing this. He was caught for white collar crime.
Wow.
So his incarceration is for white collar crime
And
and
then
not
they
all of
found
this.
about, and then they
So
found
how-
about.
No, they have still. I don't think they
No,
charged
no.
him for this because like it's hard to prove.
Mm.
None
So,
of the girls came
yeah.
out and
No, they came out, lah, but
Oh.
there's no proof. But he was doing it like way back when there were no camera phones.
Fuck
and
you
all
money.
that.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
like Jimmy Savile kind of shit, lah.
Yeah, and then Ryan Dawson was saying that fucking what's his name? Prince Andrew also had like a holiday with this fella.
Prince Andrew is that he has his hand in every dirty pot lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like truly a sex fiend lah. So like any place where, but this fella is like the whole other level lah.
Yeah.
He just like I want the chick. I'm just gonna.
Yeah. At
And
least
a lot of like black Caribbean girls.
Yeah.
So like they just shut them up with like money.
If cash, pay them off, lah.
Yeah, just pay them off. The
Yeah.
money that they will never see in their life.
Yeah. At least Epstein and Ghislaine, at least they go out into the streets and then, try to...
Yeah, they have
Talk them.
And then they also had Jean-Luc Brunel, the guy who also got murdered in prison.
Wow.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, so that guy was they were running modeling agencies. So they were really big modeling agencies in Europe and in like France and all. So they would get like young girls and then they'll say, you sign a contract with us, we will bring you to the States. and then you're going to be the next big thing, and you're going to be the next Claudia Schiffer
Elle and
or
everything.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they did that lah, and but once they are in the States, right, then they get introduced to
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ivana Trump, Ghislaine Maxwell, and all these people. I think Ivana Trump is dead already, right? She died,
Ivana?
right?
Iv-
Ivanka Trump's mother.
No idea. I don't think
No
so.
idea actually.
No.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
no idea.
Not
Okay.
sure.
Because she was implicated in like quite a number of people were saying that
She's involved in this shit as well.
she would drive together with Ghislaine, and they would go to like all the super elite prep
Yeah, she died
schools. Yeah,
Ivana Trump, just 14 July
yeah,
2022.
Oh shit. Okay.
yeah. So it's like a little bit eerie, like
Yeah. R.I.P. Don't R.I.P.
gone too soon.
Ah.
I wish her well.
I wish her well.
For the words of her late of her former husband. I wish her well.
I wish her well. Holy shit, man!
Didn't even know
Yeah.
she died.
Wow. So they would drive to prep school and then like hit on like young girls lah.
Yeah, they were
Guess
like,
how she died?
Prep school is like what, under the age of 16 eh?
yeah.
So like what, 13,
Like
14?
those like private schools,
Pubescent girls lah.
Guess how
Yeah.
she died? Like-
Choking on cum.
Like you would think, not like you would think it was a disease or something, right? Blunt impact injuries to the torso after falling downstairs. At
Ooh.
Very suspicious.
Blunt impact to the
So she fell
torso.
downstairs. Basically, it's one of those staircase falling where you cannot just like you
Hit the
woman
head.
comes and then got
Yeah.
a bruise like, oh, I fell down some stairs.
But
No,
this is
no.
all the body.
Yeah.
all over her
Power
body.
slaps to the liver.
Yeah, it's like,
That's how she
it was
died.
like
Oh,
oddly enough, she fell down the stairs in such a way where it ruptured her liver,
Yeah.
almost like a
Almost like a body shot.
body shot.
yeah.
But it's not like it's staircase lah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, whoa, shit.
Sounds a bit dodgy.
I thought it was like COVID or something that
Yeah.
something that we
Yeah.
can like, oh no.
I
Fell down
hard to die
stairs.
from COVID because it doesn't exist, lah. But
Maybe Donald J. Trump got rid of her lah because she was
At her own home.
too much money.
Like man, that's like
She
Eh,
wanted
eh,
too much money.
I don't think
brutal.
Donald Trump would have done anything to her, lah. That fella got a lot of things to worry about. I think this one might be more on like the other side, on Ghislaine.
Ghislaine side.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's just an
Because-
old clumsy bitch lah. Who knows?
we never know. Never know.
Maybe she
That,
just tripped up
that
herself.
could be a possibility as well. But
Yeah.
because she was heavily involved,
Right.
she was definitely involved.
Wow. But they
Wow.
didn't mention her during the 2018 whole controversy with Epstein, right?
She was part of the documentary. What? She was mentioned extensively in the documentary
What, the one on Netflix?
On Netflix,
Oh,
yeah.
really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And that documentary, they were like trying their best to like implicate Trump in it. They were like really trying to like link Trump into this whole operation. Like,
Yeah.
he was seen with the Trumps every time. he was
Mar-a-Lago, right? Mar-a-Lago Resort.
Mar-a-Lago
Mar-a-Lago Resort,
in Florida.
yeah.
Yeah. But then they left out like so much info.
Yeah.
It's like wow, what a way to go. Die in your own house.
I mean, that's the best way to go, isn't it? Rather than outside.
down
The best way to
stairs?
go should be in the sleep, lah.
Yeah, in her sleep.
In the sleep, yeah.
Like, in her sleep, like they found her, and,
Yeah.
That long,
For-
deep sleep.
If she was actually involved, which more or less did happen, then I can only say that I hope she suffered.
Oh.
Yeah.
so they.
Broke couple of ribs, punctured the lung, bleeding out, coughing out blood, drowning in her
Well,
own
I know she
body
left $32
fluids.
million to her kids lah.
Yeah.
Her
But
kids, her close friend, and her nanny. So not bad lah. She left it to the people.
You see,
important.
the way Josie described how she died,
Yeah.
I think I wish the same for the next people in the next topic that we're going to cover,
Yeah.
and I hope they never have kids. So we're going to cover a topic about the twins
Yes.
who are living with the same man,
Yeah.
and they want to be impregnated by the same man
At the same time.
at the same time, or as close to as the same time,
yeah.
as close as possible, because they want to give birth together.
Yeah. And they call themselves the world's most identical twins. They do look very much alike though.
So wait, what's the end goal? Do they want to have twins? But like, okay, if they were to give birth at the same time, if you have babies coming out from two different mothers, are they considered twins as well? Whoa, that's a mind. That's a
Okay.
mind.
Sean,
Yeah.
since you have the article whipped out already, where are they from?
They are from.
They do look British.
I don't think they say though.
They do not say, but they're involved in some reality TV. I already see TLC there. It's like this is reality TV stuff.
If it's TLC, then it might be the States lah.
Yeah, probably.
They look a bit Hispanic though for some reason.
Our dream is to get pregnant together at the same time. But what if one of them?
There's
what if one of
definitely
them-
plastic surgery involved lah.
Yeah, but what if one of them gives birth to a twin,
Yeah.
and then the other one gives birth to one?
Then the one with the twin has to kill one child.
Yeah. So are they gonna go that far? It's like you gave birth, but not everything's the same. Or what if one gives birth to a boy and one gives birth to a girl?
Holy shit! Like this news just came in 1 hour. Mothership, our
Oh,
most
And
trustworthy.
this part also.
Woman finds 7 lead weights inside fish from Punggol Sheng
Oh,
Siong
I saw that
supermarket.
one also.
Oh.
So many things could go wrong. What if one of them gets pregnant and the other one doesn't?
Yeah.
Is the one
Then
that
the-
gets pregnant going to get an abortion?
Have to. You have to keep it fair. What? That's feminism, right?
Like,
Keep everything
what's going
fair.
on? And how can they assure that he gets them both pregnant at the same exact time unless he's going to inject it at the same time?
Yeah.
Even then, he would have to use both hands. And
That's
even
true.
then, his dominant hand will be about 0.01
Unless-
second faster.
Unless he fucks both of okay, so they have to be in a not 69 position. One will have to be in the missionary position, another one on top of her, doggy position, and then he fucks both of them at the same time. But when
yeah,
he
but
comes,
you see, when he goes in one and comes out the other one,
Yeah,
it's like
so
there's
he
already a
comes in
discrepancy
one,
in time.
hold it in, and then
Goes
insert into
to
the
the
second
other
one,
one.
and then finish is coming.
I was like, that takes a lot of skill. That's a lot
Yeah.
of pressure on the guy, you know.
That's a lot
That's
of pressure on the guy.
I would rather it's like when he's about to
Yeah,
just come on his hand
and then slap it in.
and then you.
I don't think can it work?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. Like I don't know what their plan is. Maybe they want a in vitro.
Yeah,
Like that would be the best thing. If they
That's
really
true.
want to ensure that they
at
both
the same
get-
time, right?
at the same time
At
they
the
go
same
in
time.
vitro.
Yeah,
They just have him go to the clinic,
yeah.
donate the sperm, and then have both of them impregnated at the same time.
But also here's the thing, right? They might not have their
Or
own,
let's just use turkey basers lah.
but their ovulation period might not be in the same time.
Exactly. But they're identical twins.
Yeah,
so
they might be a couple of
so
days
maybe
apart.
they have to go to the doctors and get it timed just
No,
down
usually
to
if
the
they
second.
live together,
They
they're
will synchronize.
Yeah,
ah.
synchronized, yeah.
lah.
Really?
But then
Yeah.
they will have to get two
Is that-
doctors.
it's a phenomenon that is not explainable,
But can they get?
but it does happen.
it-
Even close friends.
Is that proven?
Yeah.
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 Really?
Yeah.
So do they have to get identical twin gynos also, so that when the doctors do it?
I tell you what, give them identical cups of poison. And let's just get rid of these whores.
And if you look at them, right, I'm pretty sure both of them had the same tit job.
Yes.
Both the tits look the same, like size
The
and,
face
and
also,
weight and everything.
Everything.
also.
Everything.
Everything.
The face could be because they're actually
No lah,
twins.
but
No, no,
usually
no, no.
even identical
The,
twins
the
start
face
to,
is heavily fucking.
they start to differ with time lah. Over time,
Right. Do you
Diet
think they both
choice.
taste the same?
I don't know, man.
Being
Don't-
twins,
You have to ask the husband.
Yeah.
they should.
You have to ask the husband.
Is
whether
that a husband or is he the
Fiance,
The,
I think, is a fiance.
the only man in their life.
Yeah, the funny thing is that why did they want to do it with one
I'm
guy?
pretty sure the father is no longer there.
Yeah, why not find another pair of identical twin guys? And do
Yeah.
it then.
Find another twin brothers and then
Yeah.
have them fuck each
Yeah,
other.
exactly.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean the genetic stuff is almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
They'll be like sharing. The kids will be more closer than cousins.
But what would the kids call? Would the kids be confused? Are they
No.
siblings or cousins?
When they come out, just call the parents weirdos. That's all. That's very easy. Like, they're not your parents. That's weirdo 1,
Because
weirdo
they're-
2, weirdo 3, weirdo 4.
Both of them share the same father, leh, but from different mothers.
Yeah, that's why in this case it's worse than if they're done with two identical twin on the other side.
right.
Cause this one they will both be sharing the same father. Their
Mm.
kids will not be cousins. Their kids will be siblings.
Yeah.
Their kids will be not even half. Just be
Half siblings.
Half
sibling.
siblings,
And if
ah.
they look alike,
Mm.
well, I don't know lah. I'm confused.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how
Yeah.
it works. I don't know what their plan is to do. It's like they're clearly not thinking about the kids. This is all
No.
for them. This is clearly selfish reasoning. The only fact that they want to have babies together is because they want to break some Guinness Book of Weird Records.
Yeah,
And that's when euthanasia should be
enforced lah.
enforced lah.
Yeah, but not until we see the guy coming in two women at the same time,
Yeah.
because that's a skill that it's very.
It kind of sounds like a plot.
If you can master it right, he
Sounds
will
like
he
It
run the
would be
world.
funky as shit if both of them get pregnant, like they approach like a fucking fertility clinic
Yeah,
to get it done. And then when the kids pop out, one is black, one is white.
You know, I had the same exact thought right there. Same
You know
exact
why?
thought.
I saw this shit on Twitter, right? Where they took like some TikTok video.
yeah.
I don't know how real this is, but this was like insane. So a white couple, young couple,
Hmm?
they were together, and then they were about to break up. Did you see? Have you seen this?
I know. I think it's.
They
one
were
of
like
those, yeah.
they were about to break up, and then they did break up, and then eventually they came back together, and then like they were like, oh, this is not gonna work out again. So they like broke up and were living their own lives.
Yeah,
And then she found out that she was pregnant.
right.
Then the guy came back,
Mm.
and then she like what do you call that documented the whole journey lah, from like her pregnancy all the way to delivery.
Mm.
And then when the child is black.
Ain't no way that.
Holy
And then it
shit.
goes beyond that, no, like
Yeah.
the child grows.
Yeah,
And like from an infant, right, to like a 2-year-old, and then the guy is still there.
and the
And the video ends at like when they are together,
Yeah.
and the child is like maybe 1 or 2 years old.
that's a very happy ending for the kid, but not for the guy.
Not for the guy,
Because the kid's like, oh, my daddy is still here, even though I don't look like him.
because he's not black.
Yeah, man. Holy crap. What was her reasoning?
There was no reason, but
Accidents happen.
It's a TikTok video, so I don't know what to say. Whether how
No,
true
I
it
saw
is.
a lot of those on those. You know, America have this those variety shows where
Yeah.
they'll come on, they'll scold each other.
Jerry
and then the guy
Springer.
was like,
Jerry Springer.
he is not your kid. Then after him, they spawn so many other shows. England also has one. And
The
What's
Jeremy Kyle show.
then Jeremy Kyle. and
yes,
then
yes,
America has a different kind of spin-off also. All DNA testing on.
No, like
Mm.
Dr. Phil and all came
Ah.
after that.
So
lah.
you'll come in and it's the most wretched story you've ever heard. And
Yeah.
I have to say, I think most of them are made up. Like, just made
Could
up for
be.
the story.
Could
Oh
be.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
Jerry Springer is
Yeah,
most of it is.
definitely has to be made up because
Oh, for television lah.
yeah, some of the
Yeah.
storylines just too much. Like
Right.
one guy, the girl slept with like I don't know 3-4 guys, and then turn out all not the father, someone else. I don't know who.
Oh, then you see the guy celebrating, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
it's
like,
like,
you're
oh,
not the father.
you're not the father.
You
You're
know,
not the father.
one of the worst or like the funniest ones I've seen, right? Jerry Springer
Yeah.
was like this guy, like he calls his girlfriend and said that I cheated on you. So like I want you to know that it's very hard for me, but I want you to know that I cheated on you lah.
Yeah.
And you were like, why the fuck do you have to do it on a fucking
public-
TV
yeah,
show?
on TV
Yeah.
show.
And then they were like, okay, do you want to see the person that he cheated on you? And then it comes out as like a fucking gay guy, like a really like flamboyant gay guy who's like,
And then now
and
you
then
know.
the girlfriend is like, you cheated on me with
Um,
this, and then the gay guy starts fighting with the girlfriend, like get your hands off my man and all this kind of shit, and they're all black, so it's like, and then the crowd is going nuts.
It has to be fake. lah.
That has to be scripted lah.
It is all
Why would
scripted.
anyone
Yeah.
want- like half the time I'm asking like, why would you even go on air with this?
Yeah.
Like, what is the point?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's scripted because there was one episode that became like quite viral, if I'm not wrong, like more than 10 years ago lah. So this very fat guy, white guy,
Mm.
and then like he went on a date with a Latino girl.
Hmm.
So they bring on the Latino girl, and then he's like there, you know, this fucking don't know how many XL shirt
Yeah.
with a tie and everything, and then the Latino girl is there, fucking thick makeup, tight black dress and everything, sitting there. Then he gives her the flowers, you know,
Oh, so sweet.
so sweet and everything.
Yeah.
Then it's revealed that that's a tranny. Right, and then like everyone is like, holy
Oh,
shit!
and how was
The
his
crowd is like
Yeah.
going nuts.
How's
Yeah.
how was the guy's reaction?
Then the guy said, I don't mind, and all that
Yeah.
shit. And then it ends, right? But then eventually it came out that the Latino, that trans person is like a porn star.
Right.
Yeah, and it was like scripted.
If that happened now, the crowd will stand up and applaud. That's a brave woman
No,
for going with the surgery to
I
transition.
think half of the crowd, the half of the men in the crowd were like, hey, that's a porn star. I've seen
know.
a video.
You've seen her in
Like I've
Pornhub.
seen this before, but we
Yeah.
cannot.
And then if they're there with the girlfriends, what?
Half the men will remove their phone. Like, is that the girl on OF that I paid
It's like
$25 on? Like, what the fuck? Why is
No,
she?
but worst of all is that if all of them didn't know.
Oh,
So is that the girl I play with? She's a what?
she's a tranny.
Come on, lah.
She's a what?
No one is paying for
Yeah.
OF shit without knowing.
Some guys will be like, why is she always getting fucked in a tongue and always
Yeah.
like doggy?
Why is she always
Like,
cross-legged?
never missionary.
Why
yeah.
don't only see the thigh? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
This is one
it's
of the
always from the
only
back?
few OFs where you can see someone getting fucked but never see the pussy.
Yeah,
so
this is kind of
what's
weird.
going on here? Yeah.
I know I'm an ass guy, but sometimes I want to see a bit of the pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then when the revelation comes out, I knew those jaws were too square.
Those broad shoulders.
Yes.
I
And
should have
always
seen the
with
signs.
And always with the choker. Always wearing a choker.
Those big hands.
Those big,
Those mitten hands.
those big hands. Those.
Oh, those
arms.
hands are mitts, not mittens. Mitts. On that note,
Yeah,
On that note, yeah, we started off with slaps and we ended with large hands.
With large hands, yeah.
yeah.
it's come full circle.
Come full
Come
circle.
Yeah, like in the Lion King, the circle of life.
Yeah. And
This is the life of
and
Lord
let me,
Lobang.
let me reiterate, those twins need to be part of Power Slap.
They need to be put down.
That's why
They need to
celebrity
be
power
power
slap,
slap. Need
Like
to
a
slap-
wounded dog in SPCA.
The whole story goes that they planned the whole thing out,
Yeah.
and then one of them floundered. You come out one black baby, one white baby, and then they all on power slap.
We wish them well if they actually have a kid and they start a family.
Okay.
God bless them.
And on that note.
Hallelujah.
Ciao.